What a place to be. This is the place to be in Waterfall Country Village Estate, the absolute best house on the market, or in fact in Country Village Estate. A house on 3 levels, built with perfection and entertainment in mind. This is Marusha and my colleague Joelle from Luxlift Property Group. We can't wait to welcome you into this gorgeous, gorgeous gem of a house. Come, let's have a look.
Your beautiful entrance. This is where you'll enter into the home, and this is the first of 3 levels.
I love the fact that you have 3 garages and the extra height as well, as we've seen in the rest of the house, so plenty of space for your favorite toys. This massive hobby room spanning the entire length of the triple garage, and it's quite deep, so you can put all sorts of stuff in there. But the house also has a lot of other concealed features. What did we forget to mention?
You've got a staff room. You're basically completely off the grid. They are in the process of busy drilling for water, so they're busy with a borehole.
Maybe we should just plant a veggie garden and then we live off the land.
There we go. Okay, so welcome to the entertainment floor, and we are very excited to show you around. And we are going to start with my favorite place, it's Friday, at the bar.
What I absolutely love about this bar area is how you have the black countertop that talks to also the shelving. This entire wall is built to display your favorite liquor and maybe a few wine bottles. And then at the same time, you have the touches of wood with the shelving as well as with the build of the bar area. So it makes it softer to the eye and also softer to the touch. So what would you do with this cool feature here? Would you plant some herbs for your gin and tonics?
No, this is for ice. So while you're serving your gin, which is your gin,
Clever.
You can obviously just put the ice in the cup. Yeah.
Cool. Or your champagne bottles when you're celebrating living in this gorgeous house.
Yes, great idea. And then obviously straight out of the bar, you've got sliding doors which open up to the covered patio.
Nice and deep. It's a very interesting shape as well. Strip lighting as well as spotlights above us. And they've chosen, again, black, so in stark contrast with some of the stone color, as well as the seamless glass balustrades. So super ultra modern and ultra chic here as well.
If you look up, I'll tell you a little bit of a quick story. This stand was vacant, and there were obviously a few houses built. The sellers were busy taking a walk in the estate. And basically, they looked at the stand, and I think the stand was for sale at the time, and they said, this must be one of the best locations in the estate, because look at the view. But obviously at this point you're on ground level. This house has 3 levels. And they literally brought a bakkie and came and parked it on the stand and went and sat on the bakkie to look at the view, and they loved it. So they went home and they were they really wanted to go ahead with and buy the stand. And then that night, because they thought at night the view's going to be even better, that night they came back again with the bakkie, climbed on and had a look and said, we are buying this stand. And that's the story of how this beautiful, magnificent mansion was born.
And this is the kind of story you want to sit and listen to when you are enjoying the view outside.
Yes.
Awesome.
Strip lights. You've got a blind over here which you can open but blocks the sun, so you can have it open or closed. But it's nice for some privacy and just to protect you from the elements.
I like the fact that there's those sliding doors. So none of the doors are the folding doors. They're all sliding doors. So there's no flapping doors.
Yes.
Because when everything is open, the airflow, of course, would create some form of a draft as well. Very slick fireplace here. You almost don't see it.
Yes.
And it's designed specifically to protect the TV above. But I can imagine if it's turned on, it will look fantastic.
Yes. And again, if we're in the TV room now, which you can obviously see, and even from here, you've still got the view. So they've really capitalized on the view. And besides for how beautiful the house is, you can see the view from everywhere.
For sure.
On your entertainment level, basically.
And straight from there into kitchen, dining. They've built in a table here. So this would be your informal dining, 4-seater, and further down we have our formal dining that we're going to see. So very clever again, because for your everyday guests or your closest friends and family, you're right here and you're supervising the cooking.
Or for the kids in the morning, because you need to watch them to make sure that they're eating so that we can get them to school on time.
For sure.
Just part of the kitchen, you've also got a separate scullery.
And it's worthwhile to have a look at it while we're here now before we go further.
Yes.
Okay.
Even the scullery is a masterpiece.
It's massive, and it also has access to the garden, which is really great. You know, you can open the door, get the fresh air, pick some of the herbs you grew. Very, very cool. What's really fun about this kitchen is it's almost like a little game here, because people love sitting on the counter. So they've placed this beautiful art piece here on this counter, almost inviting you to say, okay, you can't sit here, but you can definitely put a bar stool and again enjoy conversing with the chef.
So just a few features in the kitchen. Number one, they've thought of everything, because
of course,
practicality over
and
looks.
It is the kind of house that they've thought of everything.
Looks and it's practical. This stone that you see over here was a mistake, and it wasn't actually what was planned to be in the kitchen. But when they went and bought the kitchen, the countertops, the guy saw this and he said on accident they shipped it to the warehouse, so it's not for sale. And he said, I don't care, I'm buying it. And that's how you get this beautiful, unique kitchen top.
And it is absolutely probably the best mistake in any kitchen I've ever seen.
Yes.
It's like a black granite. And it also carries over on this side. I mean, you've got a massive countertop here. You've got a countertop here. You've got the gorgeous mood lights that are pointing down, highlighting your stone top. And they've used it also as a backsplash. So very luxurious. And again, a touch of the wood that we saw next door in the bar area as well. Plus the cabinetry, the rest of it, super matte. So this is my favorite type of material, because you just want to stroke it non-stop. It's like a calming effect.
Okay, another thing, you've got integrated appliances.
Are we checking out what they're having for supper?
No, let's rather not. That's private. And then another interesting story about the ovens that they've put. So they've put Whirlpool ovens, which the seller said it's not something that they usually use. But when he went and bought the ovens, there was a cooking competition with chefs, and this oven actually won. And that is why they've used this oven. Apparently it's one of the best ovens on the market at the moment. You can literally put your chicken in, tell it that you're cooking a chicken, and when you come home your chicken will be cooked and ready for the family.
Spiced up.
Everything. Everything.
No, it's really great. Plenty of cupboard space as well.
And look at the lights. It's like a feature. Everything in this house is a feature and something that they've thought about that's going to be appealing and stand out and make a statement.
And you also have the ceiling that is seamless ceiling throughout, but then they've just dropped it a little bit just to highlight your countertop here, and they've even put strip lights around it. So to really show you this is the kitchen, this is where you need to pay attention. And now, this gorgeous piece of furniture denotes the dining room.
The architecture is SPS Architects. I think they are one of the best from what I've seen. Their signature look makes your jaw drop. So
it's very bold, very striking. You can recognize their architecture everywhere.
Yes.
But I think what I love is that they also use their own designers. So the interior speaks to the exterior. It makes perfect sense. I mean, look at this. We're now in the dining room. This luxurious wall, it's black, but it's also a wallpaper that is almost like a 3D effect. Again, inviting you to touch it and to display your very colorful artwork. So a bit of splash of color here and there, a splash of the charcoals, the blacks, the, what was that other deep green color. Really amazing. And from there you have the backdrop of the garden outside, the pool, and also the lake. So should we have a look at the garden?
yes, let's go.
Before we forget, and we go straight to the bedrooms. Strip light again. Very good size pool. Immaculate green lawn. I see space for the lounges there.
You've also got the tile, the different color tile that's been used on as a feature wall on the house.
And I mean, even if you stand here, just look at the house from this direction. This is not even the front facade of the house. This is the side of the house. And look how striking it is. Very clever what they've done also with the tiles, the wood-looking tiles
Yes.
on the wall there, to bring that whole wood look from inside. But
Yes.
of course, being a tile, it's very low maintenance.
So they wanted to originally use cladding, but they said because of the maintenance, they'd rather go for this. So you still get that look and
Clever.
the feel, but low maintenance. And also around the swimming pool, you've also got tiles, which is better than a wooden deck.
And again, with our glass balustrades, I'm marveling at the size of this bonsai. It's magnificent. And it's clearly loving the spot where it is. It's always good to see plants thriving in a specific place.
I think anyone would thrive in this house.
Absolutely.
So you've got an outside boma seating area over here. So I think the sunsets from here must be absolutely gorgeous. And you can see all the families at the clubhouse enjoying their Friday evening. I can see the little ducks swimming in the pond. Everyone's thriving in Waterfall, in actual fact.
I can just imagine gorgeous bonfires here, hey?
Yes, with the views. And unfortunately, we've got a bit of a cloudy day today. We really wanted to show you the sunset, but the weather just doesn't want to play along, and we know you guys are super excited to see this house, so we just decided, you know what, it's okay.
But the clouds are gorgeous. And again, speaking to the architecture, you've got this cantilever above us with the strip light, and it just showcases the sky above. Very, very bold designs. What is next? Can't wait.
Just to also point out while we're here, the whole house is supported by 2 stilts, which you have seen when we were on the ground floor, basically earlier on. And the wall that goes from the scullery all the way to the end of the bar is a solid concrete wall.
No brick.
No brick, solid concrete.
That's quite incredible in terms of engineering and architecture.
And also you've got raft foundation. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. It's a good.
So what's next here? The guest toilet and bathroom. So this is the shower and the toilet that services the bedroom on the ground floor, right? The second ground floor. It feels like a boutique hotel.
So even the guest toilet is a feature. Okay, we're now in your 4th bedroom, or the way they've used it. It's only one person living in the house at the moment. It is a study, but it's actually the 4th bedroom. And again, it's got access to the garden. And for me, my favorite feature in this room is this black. People are normally very scared to experiment with very dark colors because they feel it's going to be intimidating, and it just won't work. But the way they've balanced it in this house, they've added a lot of darker features, like you can see with the door handles, some of the walls. It really just, everything complements.
It's incredible.
Next. Yeah.
And also it highlights, the lines of that ceiling with the shadow lines, and the strip lights again, with the exceptionally high ceiling and also floor to ceiling windows and sliding door.
Put your hand up.
This is, what is this? 3.5, 4 meters at least. Massive volume here. And attention to detail, hey? You don't see curtain rails. Your curtains literally just drop from the ceiling. You don't see from where. So they've concealed anything that is remotely unsightly.
By the way, the furniture can be bought as well. The house was specifically, everything you see has been custom made for the home.
I would totally buy the furniture. Plus even that one-eared rabbit. So, very clever. Look what they've done with the staircase here. So you've got the stairs in double tone stairs, but what you also have is that almost like display stairs here where you can put your art pieces. So as your guests or you are going up, you can just enjoy the look of your favorite art pieces.
I think this is actually one of my favorite features, and I actually haven't seen this in any house before, is the two-toned staircase. And they've only done it on this part, so it's not an overkill, it's again subtle.
So as you're climbing the stairs, you see these gorgeous chandeliers suspended above you, super long drops, and they're this really different shapes, very beautiful, slightly dark, so it sets the mood for getting into the top floor and relaxing, because this is ultimately where you maybe watch some TV in your pajama or you go into the bedroom. So you want to set the mood.
So we're obviously in the pajama lounge, as Marisha just said, your favorite tour guide. I keep saying this is my favorite feature, but this is really my favorite feature.
Your favorite.
Favorite, top favorite. The way they've done this, I've never seen it before. You've got the black wall, the white ceiling, you've got this wood that goes from the wall and it flows onto the ceiling.
Asymmetrical.
It's such a beautiful feature, and it's all you can actually look at. And then again, furnished to perfection. Nice flooring that everything complements each other with the color scheme that they've gone for. And a nice big window over here, which again, if you stand here, you've got views of the clubhouse, the dam. And again, this whole view, the sunsets here must truly be magical.
Yeah, you see the trees, but you're also in a slightly moody room. You know, it's like a calming effect. It's a darker room. It's got a lot of textures here, and it just gets you to relax. And the floor changed. So downstairs we had the tile. Now we've got the wood-looking vinyl flooring,
which is warmer for the bedrooms and the living areas.
Definitely.
You've also got the roller blind. So if you want to watch TV, again, they've thought of everything. They're very practical. You can close the blind, because there's nothing worse than trying to watch TV and you have the sun glaring onto the TV. So really thought of everything. Marisha, are we saving the main bedroom for last, or are you too excited and you want to
I think let's have a look at it.
Go for it.
Let's go.
So
it's
main bedroom.
Absolutely my favorite. Again, with the mood set, we've already calmed down as we've stepped into the TV room or the pajama lounge, and we have my favorite super matte walk-in closet. So I'm standing in the closet, a ton of drawers. I absolutely adore drawers, and I adore having a lot of closet space. And you have space to sit here, and you have this massive mirror to put your makeup on, which you should love.
What I like is you've got the display cabinet where you can display your perfumes, like your sunglasses, your handbags.
Even Cinderella's shoes are right here. You can have a look at them just now. But yeah, imagine how many beautiful handbags you can display here. There is also a built-in aircon. So now that we're in the bedroom, hot, cold, everything's sorted. They've brought in that wood effect here as well, with that like a little bit of a privacy wall leading you into the open plan bathroom with that egg-shaped bath in the middle. Very pretty.
Another fun fact, at the moment, currently, this is the most expensive house on the market in Waterfall Country Village Estate. That alone should make a huge statement. So,
well deserved.
If you want to be the proud owner of the most expensive house, you guys need to phone us.
And you can absolutely see the luxury and the value in every single room of this house. And every single room is almost like an individual art piece. I mean, look at the lights suspended above each of your bedside tables. Look at that special wallpaper here as well. Just a touch of sparkle, again 3D effect. So again, moody, nice and dark, puts you at ease, calming.
You've got the roller blinds, you've got the curtains throughout the house. So some of the features, they've really kept the same thing, things that need to be the same, you don't want mixed and matched. And then there's other features like the wallpaper, where everywhere they've used wallpaper, they've used different wallpaper, but everything just works together. It talks to each other.
Beautiful selfie mirror. We all need one of those. And again, very striking, this charcoal deep almost like a charcoal black color of your basins. It's a double basin, but this is all one piece. Then again with the wood, so from the kitchen to the bar, to even your scullery section, to your bathrooms, everything is in line. So we've got all the black fittings as well, backlit mirror, a dark feature wall here as well, then complemented with the lighter tile as well. Huge tiles. Can you see the size of those tiles?
Look at this.
As I said, huge tiles. These are tiny little mosaics, but how beautiful are they?
Yeah, I've never quite seen this before.
It's very, very special and super unique. You definitely, when you are in this house, you know you have not been in another house anything like it.
No.
So super unique, as it should be for a piece of art like this. And my favorite part is the toilet is separate.
Yes.
Everything else should be open plan.
And then nice sized bedroom, everything's open plan, like she said. You've got your closet, and then you've got a private balcony. You can sit and have coffee here in the morning, watch the sunset. And then an interesting thing that you could do over here is, because this roof is properly waterproof and whatever, you could always make this into like a Zen garden, rooftop garden, something like that. You could do that here, and you could obviously just put a gate over here to access.
Put a bit of sand and move it around to relax even further.
Yes, absolutely.
Should we head for the others?
Upstairs you've got 3 bedrooms. We've just seen the one. So let's go and see the other 2, which will either be guest bedrooms or kids' bedrooms or extra bedrooms. So this is bedroom number 3 in the house that we are looking at. Again, you've got the green that they've used downstairs on the wall, but it's actually a wallpaper, and it's rough, but you want to,
It's like suede. It feels like suede.
you want to touch it. You can't help yourself. You need to walk past and touch it.
I want to touch that bed cover that also goes in line with the wallpaper, actually. You know, it's almost the same effect.
Yes.
It's really lovely.
Spacious bedroom. Again, you've got the windows that open up, all the black aluminium.
And the ensuite.
People are very scared to play around with with all the dark, and shows you how beautiful it actually looks.
It just exudes luxury. Yes. Absolutely. Again, floor to ceiling windows here. Again, an aircon built into the ceiling, so nothing unsightly in the house.
I love the tiles they've used in the bathroom, but don't worry, you're going to see them in the next door bathroom. Again, frameless glass, balustrading. I love the tiles that they've used in these 2 bathrooms. It's like 2 different tones of green. It kind of looks like green and grey. Again, everything just works. You've got the black basin, the wood.
And speaking of green and grey, then you've got shades of grey in the bedroom with this, I think this is a bamboo, hey?
Yes.
Bamboo effect. There is a very, very tiny touch of zen throughout the house, with especially with the color of the wood they've chosen here. But another beautiful, luxurious boutique hotel style room. Again, you don't see where the curtains are coming from. They just appear. The super high ceilings here as well. Really, really gorgeous space.
I wouldn't even want to get into this bed because it looks so perfect.
It's perfection. Absolute
Everything
perfection.
in the house is perfect. And I love the matte black, like you saw in the kitchen. The sliding cupboards. I won't be opening that for personal and privacy reasons. But it's beautiful. It's matte.
And it
Very
saves space.
modern.
Yeah.
Very,
yeah,
very
with the
modern.
sliding doors.
So you don't have to open, and everything's neatly tucked away. Thank you so much for watching. So just to recap, you're on 3 levels, magnificent views, one of the best spots in the estate, SPS Architects. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. One of our favorite houses to date.